Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to Athena Out Loud. So for today's video, really exciting. I am traveling for work right now. I'm actually in Montreal. I love Montreal. This is probably my second or third time being here, and I've come here for work, come here for pleasure, and it's such a beautiful city. I love it. So because I'm traveling, I thought it would be fun to do a video on what my must-have travel items are. And so you might have your own. I'm just gonna be a little bit more general, but I want you to think about what works best for you. I'm just gonna give you things that will hopefully help you to maximize and enjoy your travels, because we all know vacations are very exciting. Traveling is very exciting. And so we want to make sure that we can minimize the stress, because there are stresses when you travel, and really maximize and full on enjoy your trip. Full on. First of all, disclaimer. I am staying in a hotel, forgot to bring my shampoo, conditioner. My hair is frizzier than usual, so don't mind that. I mind it a little bit, but you don't mind it. Okay, let's chat. First item on the dock for you. It's massive, I know, but come on, we love. So this is a portable wall outlet. And the amazing thing is that it comes with a whole bunch of different of the 3-prong outlets that you might need. But then also you get 3 of the USB ones and then 1 of the new USB-C. So really handy, and you never know when you go to a hotel, you just never know what type of outlet situation you're gonna have. Are they gonna have the new USB ports or the old USB ports? And so set yourself up for success, because we know that electronics when we're traveling are huge. So grab something that you can share with a friend, share, or just use all your devices on if you have multiple things to charge. I highly recommend. This one, I actually got it from Amazon. And I did see online, I checked last night, so I don't know if it's still happening, but last night it was on sale. Originally I think it was like $22, and right now I saw online that it's on sale for $16.99. So go ahead and grab that. And another tip, I love bringing charging cords that are a little bit longer. I don't know about you, but for me and my household, we have so many charging cords everywhere of varying lengths. So anytime I travel, I always bring an extra long cord. Let me grab it. This is the cord. I know, it's super long. I got it from, I think, Amazon too. And I want to say it's like a 5-foot cord. But again, you just never know what your situation's gonna be like in a hotel setting, and how far the outlet might be from your bed, or however you like to charge your devices. And so it's just nice to kind of have a long extra cord and extra outlets, just in case. Second item that I have for you, I want to show you this amazing toiletry bag. I love her. I got her last year when I went traveling to Europe. It was our once-in-a-lifetime big trip that my husband and I really wanted to do, and we did it with just 1 backpack each. So we really had to minimize and streamline and think, what do we really need to enjoy a whole month in Europe? And I ended up actually shopping in a mall and finding this at the Miniso store, M-I-N-I-S-O. Miniso, I think that's how you say it. And this is their toiletry bag, and what I highly recommend is a toiletry bag that has a little hanging clip like this, and so really easy to use. Now, you might not always have a lot of counter space in a bathroom. That's how it is in hotels sometimes. But what you will typically have is somewhere to hang your towel, right? So you can hang this up, and then this way, if you don't have a lot of counter space, no fear, everything is here. I've got this is all set up for makeup right now, but typically I can literally pack my skincare, my makeup, my hair, and everything if I'm doing a minimal trip. But right now I'm not on a minimal trip, so this is just housing a lot of my makeup. I've got on the back here, I've got some extra skincare, like some wipes and masks and things like that. And then over here in the front, I've got some of my bigger makeup items. There's this cute little tiny zipper. It's only like a finger deep, and then it's nice and long, and it's so perfect for sharpeners. I always like to try to bring everything because I get nervous, so I got nail clippers with me. And then there's a nice little mesh here at the front, so I've got Q-tips and floss, and the bigger items just right in there, so you can fit those larger kind of pieces, those chunkier makeup or skincare pieces go in there. So really love this Miniso. I tried to look online to see if you can grab it online or purchase it online. Couldn't see it. So I don't know if it's just one of those stores that you have to do offline shopping. Okay, so the next thing I suggest to bring anytime you're traveling is offline activities. Anything that doesn't require digital or internet use, but something fun that'll keep your mind stimulated and busy for those long plane rides, those wait lines, wherever you're just having to wait and anticipate. So bring a book. Or if you're like me, I love coloring and I love like those types of activities. And you can just get this at the dollar store. I got this at Dollarama. And it's a paint by numbers. And so you just it gives you numbers, and then you have these beautiful little paint colors that you can just then paint. I'm like in the middle of doing this one. So this is the one I brought on my trip, and I literally pulled it out on the plane and started painting. I really don't care how weird it looks. And so I got paintbrushes too, and then I did bring these little sauce cups. They're like for like ketchup and whatever, salad dressing, but I brought it to just put some soap and water so that I can paint a little easier. Another activity, like bring skincare. Think about self-care. What's something that you want to do, but it's been hard for you to do because your home is just chaos maybe. The nice thing about coming to a hotel is it's a completely different environment. You can break habits, you can try new things, and so it's kind of exciting to try those new things as you're in a minimal space with less responsibilities, right? Put it on. Oh, my butt. Oh, my butt. Oh, my butt. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Okay. So I brought, I'm using Rhodes skincare right now and I'm loving it. And so I brought the whole line and I'm using it, and it's so relaxing to utilize the products and just do skincare in general, taking care of your skin. But I really, really highly recommend the Barrier Butter from Rhode. Barrier Butter, Barrier Butter, Barrier Butter, Barrier Butter. Say it really fast 3 times. Barrier Butter, Barrier Butter, Barrier Butter. That's hard. I use this to put this on my skin before getting on the plane. And it's a long plane ride from Vancouver. And so typically on these planes, we know what happens. The skin just, all that hydration just goes, I don't know where. Okay, but honestly, like this stuff is amazing at hydrating your skin, protecting the skin barrier. It offers like a really good hydration layer that I found that when I got off the plane, my skin was still hydrated and glowy. So highly recommend for those plane rides. Yeah. Oh, another relaxing activity. It's pretty simple. Grab a pen and grab paper. I love pen and paper. I especially love pens that are like this, that have all the different colors. Back in the day, we used to have so many more of these. I feel like they were so trendy. It's so fun to be able to use different colors when you are, you know, playing around, writing your notes, whatever. Number 4 of a tip, travel kind of must-have, you need to find bags that work for you. Travel bags that make sense. So are you planning on going on a budget airline, budget flight? What are the dimensions for the bag that can go underneath the seat in front of you? Think about that. What flights do you typically take? How do you typically travel? Do you like to walk? Do you just love having luggage with you everywhere? Or do you prefer to be hands-free and have a backpack? So figure out what works best for you. I'll share what works for me. I will say I do have a favorite travel bag for if I'm doing like everything in one bag travel, and it's actually Peak Designs backpack, and their travel backpack in the 27 liter that it's extendable. So good. And here's another backpack I have for you. Now this one is by Matt & Nat. It's vegan leather. I actually bought this like 8 years ago when I first got my dream job that I'm currently in, as a congratulations to myself. And it's held up really well. Like the quality is amazing. It is feathering in some places, but I will say I am rough with my stuff, and this has held true. So I love. Man, I bought this 8 years ago, and let's just say it was cheaper 8 years ago. Right now, if you were trying to get this bag in this size, because it comes in a couple different sizes, this one goes for $165, and it's a bucket style backpack, so it opens at the top like this, and I love that. I fit my laptop in here, And then I can also fit stuff in the front here. There's like a little pocket so you can put like your keys. It's pretty tight in the pockets on the outside, I will say that. For the water bottle situation, you know, we get creative. And this backpack does not have space for this guy. So I actually got a carabiner and I hang it here. And I literally walk around hands-free because this is what I need. I need to be hands-free. I'm very active and my mind's going. I need to touch and play. I'm curious. I want to show you one more bag. Uniqlo. You've probably seen this before. I feel like a lot of people have this. The Uniqlo bum bag or round mini shoulder bag. And so I love this bag. It's adjustable. It's just a strap like this, so you always have to put it over. It doesn't have like a buckle or anything, which again, I like that because in cases where you're traveling, where there's more likely to be pickpocketing, you don't have to worry about somebody undoing the buckle part of your bag. So handy for that. It's also super squishy. So if I empty this out, it's flat and I can put it in another bag like my other backpack there, and it doesn't count as a bag item. Although this is so small that you can truly wear this on your person and you don't have to worry about taking it off on the plane. Some airlines will ask you to take it off, but most of the time I get away with wearing it on the plane, so I don't usually count it as a bag. I've got a hair clip on here and I'll show you why. The reason why I have this on here is for pickpocketing. Which, you know, we actually did get to see some pickpocketing last year when we were in Italy. It was crazy. It was the lady that goes, pickpocket! The donut pickpocket! And she's the Italian fun lady that arrests people herself. But anyways, this hair clip, then I clip it onto here, and then if anybody tries to get at my zipper or anything like that, at least it's finicky enough that I would notice something. This one currently goes for $24.90, but I will say they do have sales that come on, so keep an eye out for the sales because they do mark down and take a few dollars off certain hot items temporarily. Last but not least, anybody else struggle with like noises and sounds? You can't control it, right? You're on an airplane, maybe there's like babies crying, and that's fine. Maybe you're in the airport and there's just all these sounds going on, and I'm the type of person that literally hears everything at the same time, so it gets really overstimulating very quickly. So I like to suggest to control the noise with headphones, or maybe some what's it called? The things that you put in your ears that help with noise. Earplugs. Okay, so I will show you my preferred headphones or headset. This is the Marshall's headphones, the Major IV. So I think it's pronounced Major 4. And love how it's wireless. However, it also comes, boom, with an auxiliary cord. So you can put this on like this. And then when I was on the plane and I wanted to watch like some things on the plane, I had an auxiliary cord. I didn't have to do anything fancy. I plugged this bad boy in, no problem. Okay, so I love that. And then it also works for my laptop. For work, I like to use wired headphones because I don't trust the wireless. I feel like they have attitudes sometimes and then they don't want to connect and it's like, who are you? I'm trying to do my work. One more thing that I love about this, 80 hours on one single charge. So this will last such a long time. I think that I bought this last year, at the end of last year, and I've maybe charged it 4 or 5 times since then, which is insane because I use them all the time. I use them because they're wireless, you know, just like walking from my car to work or whatever situation, where even sometimes I put it on. I put it on and I don't have anything on. I just like how it kind of puts the sound more into my head versus on the outside, and I love that. It's just a little bit more relaxing and less stimulating. Super adjustable. You can kind of adjust it according to how big your head is. I do have a big head and this still fits my head. We good. Pricing. I could not find this one available right now from the vendor, but And this is the brown one. It does come in black as well. But you can get the black one. I saw for $219.98. So definitely an investment, but a really good one that I would make again. Now, if you just want to look for something a little bit more affordable, but you still need to control the sound and the noise, I do suggest loops. So they're like this. They're tiny, 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 which is perfect because then you can just put it in your pocket or your bag. It also comes with a little string initially. I broke that. But you can hang it onto your keys, so it's like really easy. But these are so easy to put in. And then it just kind of looks like that. And I have tiny little ear holes and they have all the different sizes, which is great. But the cool thing is that it just relaxes you. So if it's too loud, you're trying to sleep on the plane, it'll take down the noise a few decibels, but you can still kind of hear things that are going on around you. And then it's got this little rubber thing that you can take out. Oh, I will find that. But this little rubber thing that actually goes in the ear, you can take that out. And what it does is that it allows more sound in. And now I can walk around and people think I'm like super relaxed, and it's because of my loops.
So I just wanted to conclude. I want you to enjoy your trip as fully as possible. So these are my ideas and the things that have really helped me to fully enjoy my vacations and my travels. And I want to hear from you next. So I understand that there are so many things out there constantly coming out. What are some of the must-have travel items that you rely on time and time again? I would love to know, love to take a look and see if I can add them to my travels too. So thank you so much for tuning in to Athena Out Loud, and I can't wait to hear from you. Let me know, what types of videos are you curious about seeing? Is there anything that I can bring to the channel that you would like to see more of? Give us that feedback. We would love to hear it. Bye. Wait, I found the loop. Have no fear.